Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. And today we're going to be talking about a brand new reveal from our friends over at J&D Studios. Now, I have been on a little bit of a J&D kick here recently. This one is from the Game of Thrones, and this is Daenerys, and it is a very beautiful looking statue. We actually even have seen a couple of teasers this week. I saw a side profile, and then of course today we got the full reveal of the face. And I have to say that I think it looks very good. Is it 100% for me? Maybe not 100%, but I still feel like it's very good. You can definitely tell who it is. And of course, as I've said, now that I have a couple of these pieces in hand, the skin, the details, the likeness is way better in person than it is on video, in photos. And so if you think it looks pretty good here, I think it's going to look even better in person, and a lot of times they even improve on the prototype. So this video that I'm going to show you today is from J&D. Let's just get right to it. All right, guys, so this video is from J&D Studios, and we get a glimpse of this statue. And obviously this is going to be posed and very similar to what Prime 1 Studio did with their piece. And to be honest, up front, I'm really kind of shocked, and I know a lot of other community members are as well, that they would do the exact same seated pose with the dragons that another company has already done. That maybe that was to prove that this one's better. I don't know exactly what their reasoning is. Obviously, it is a great looking piece. It's a great looking scene, obviously to capture the dragons as well. That looks very impressive, right? And it's very iconic, but again, I think a lot of collectors are asking, why maybe did you not do something a little bit different? I would have liked to maybe have a standing version or something different. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and collectors are going to have a choice. Are they going to want to maybe upgrade their previous piece? Are they going to want to add something that has this level of detail, realism? I think it's a very impressive looking piece, there is no question. But again, it always is going to come down to the details, the likeness, and of course, the cost, the price point. This thing is going to be very expensive. When you look at all of these things around her, this is going to be a very pricey piece. If you figure it's going to be $3,000 just for the figure, and then you add all the other things to it, I'm really curious as to what you think the price point on this will be. But I think for most collectors, it's going to be that portrait. Is it going to be 100%? Like I said at the beginning, for me, it's very, very close. I don't know if it's 100%, but definitely in the 90s somewhere. I think that they continue to get better and better with each release. And also, they tend to get a little bit better from the prototype to the actual production. So I'm very confident that this piece is going to turn out to be beautiful. Look at the hair. Look at the details. I think that this piece is going to be a major hit for them. Of course, I mean, look at that. Look at that portrait. It looks very good here in this video. I still feel like it's maybe like 97%. I don't know. Something's just a little tiny bit off for me, but I still feel like it looks really good here. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of silicone. Her upper body is exposed a little bit, her arms. So this is going to be a very pricey piece, at least I'm guessing. I don't have a price point yet, but there is no question of the talent here. Obviously, their head artist is phenomenal, and I think it's, again, very close. And it's going to look even better in person. I love these eyeball shots. They're so creepy. But I think, obviously, the detail, she's going to have real clothing on, cut and sew, the hair braided. Again, look at the dragons. There's so much detail on these things. Obviously, those will be fully sculpted. I'm assuming the couch will be everything will be fully sculpted except for her, which will have some different, silicone elements and cut and sew, like I mentioned. But I still feel like from top to bottom, this is going to be a really beautiful piece. And I don't know exactly if they're going to be able to sell the pieces separately, like if they just did her on the chair and then sold the dragon separately or offered a deluxe version. I'm not exactly sure, and I haven't had a chance to go into further detail this morning. But I just think it looks cool. And I continue to be blown away by, having 3 J&D pieces now in hand. I can, again, tell you that they do look better in person. It's just really hard to describe. It's so realistic in terms of skin. Sometimes our likenesses haven't been, the best compared to other companies, but there is no question that their skin tone looks the most realistic of anything I've ever seen. Maybe Infinity Studios with their life-size bust looks very good as well. But these silicone pieces, they might not be for everybody, but look at that. I think that looks phenomenal here. I am curious as to what you guys think. I can't wait to read your comments because obviously, the way we see actors and actresses are different. It's always subjective. But I think that J&D continues to strive and get better with each piece, like I mentioned. From their very first one, their Arthur Fleck, which I did not like, this piece really is speaking to me. Now, this is not one that I would get. I would not be interested in this one because I do like Game of Thrones. I watched, not all of it, but I've watched, a good chunk of it. And obviously it doesn't have a place in the Batcave, but I still think they did a really nice job with this piece overall. All right, guys, there you have it. Again, I think it looks very good. I think the biggest surprise for me is that they did the exact same thing that Prime One Studio did. I thought that they had an opportunity to do something completely different. I think that's the number one thing, again, that I've seen from the community members is that people are like, why did they do the exact same thing? Why wouldn't they do something a little bit different? Now, of course, that seated look is iconic, but at the same time, it would have separated them from the competition, right? So, it is what it is. I think it's going to be incredibly expensive with all the add-ons, and maybe you could just buy her by herself. I don't know. But with all the dragons and the seat, this thing is going to be astronomical in price. Anybody have any guesses? $5,000, $6,000? I don't know. But definitely let me know what you guys think about this one. Is it one that you're interested in getting? Definitely let me know in the comments down below. And just thank you for watching today. I really appreciate it as always. I hope you're all doing great out there. And I hope you're enjoying collecting. Again, I feel like there's a lot of really good stuff coming out, a lot of good teasers. And so I think it's a great time to be a collector. Even though prices are a little high or very high, it's still fun to be a collector. And thanks for being part of the community as well. All right, I'll let you guys go. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.